should probably run.
What is up, guys? We are here for a special stream, and we gonna rock out, man. We gonna rock out with this stream. It's not gonna be like scary at night or horror, and probably like a little bit like horror chicks. We're gonna be chilling. We're just talking about one specific movie, which is Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, and yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm seriously excited to talk about this movie because I was one of the ones. When this movie was released, I anticipated it to be high. And the reason I anticipated it was because it was kind of like, I don't know, man. I knew it was going to be a good movie because it was something different. But it also had the potential to be something bad. But that's what we're going to talk about here today. Just the movie in general. What happened, what we seen, what we liked. I don't know, man. I really do think that this movie is going to be, it's definitely going to be something that I watch throughout, the holidays every year now, in my opinion. I've seen a lot of people that like this, so I don't feel like I'm not alone. But, I don't care if I'm alone on this one because I solemnly, went out the theater and felt confident, like, damn, they killed it. Eli Roth killed it. It feels like an Eli Roth movie. The kills, the brutality, and everything. It was good, man. We're going to get into it. But before we get started, smash that like button. We got 17 likes. Let's try to get to 50. But let me give my channel members and our patrons their video. Appreciate you guys so much. This is for my channel members, my patrons. Wow. Enjoy. me see who we got in the chat. We got Toby in the chat saying, could this guy be up there with Mike and Art? I was supposed to see this yesterday. Definitely. Yeah, you got to go see it, man. That's another thing. We're going to talk about some spoilers. So y'all probably don't want to be in here, man, if y'all haven't seen it or plan on seeing it. Let me see. Jalissa, got our good friend Jalissa in the chat. What's up, Jalissa? Saying, hey, Brandon, hey, everyone. I already ate my Wendy's breakfast and now drinking Starbucks. I'm ready for this stream. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. Definitely, you guys heard Jalissa. Smash that like button if you haven't. And she said she got that Starbucks. Man, I drink Starbucks sometimes. I like, what is it? Monica got me on hit too. It's called a double chocolate chip or some shit like that. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm not too big into like the top ends with Starbucks. I just know mocha and coffee. But Monica got me hip to like a double chocolate chip frappe or some shit. It's good, man. What's up, Shari? Crystal said, what's up, my people? Hope you're feeling better. B, my husband and I went to go see Thanksgiving last night. I figured out the kill in the first 10 minutes because that's just because I'm a detective. Damn, figured out in the first 10 minutes. I'm glad you guys went to go see it. How did you all like it, Crystal? Gotta tell me, how did you all like it? For me, I enjoyed it. It was a 9 out of 10. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that opening, and welcome, Crystal. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better. Just getting everything on my system, but I'm feeling a lot better. But this movie, man, it just shocked me, you know. It's definitely, I don't know, because look, Talk to Me right now is movie. Well, it was movie of the year. I don't know what to say movie of the year is. That's what's gonna make that stream interesting that we do yearly. You know, we kind of say what's our number one movie for 2023, or you know how we did it last year before New Year's. But I genuinely, bro, Talk to Me in this movie is like neck and neck. I don't even know what to say. It's like it's that hard, man. Cause I was trying to think when I came out the theater. I'm like, man, all right. So which one, you know, I will like, you know, I'm gonna like more later with rewatch value and stuff like that. And it seems like it's Thanksgiving. It's seeming like it's Thanksgiving, but I like Talk to Me. But man, Thanksgiving, I'm more of a slasher guy, so it's like Thanksgiving is more like, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a toss up right now, so I don't know. And I know a lot of people are not going to be in here because people. I'm gonna tell you why a lot of people's not going to be in this stream is because it's not because they didn't see it. It's because people slept on this movie. That's what it is. I already knew it was going to be like this because look, people slept on this movie, and I remember seeing people in the chat. That movie's going to be cheesy. It's going to be corny and shit. You know, it's going to just be something they just try to put out in horror just to make people, you know, want to go see it. And no, it's a good movie. Now people are trying to run to the theater real quick and go see what's the hype about and shit like that. So that's what's going on right now. And I've been seeing it through all my comments with anything related to Thanksgiving. People are, I'm going to check it out. Thanks for the cool review. Now I got to go check it out. Man, you should always give movies a chance, guys, as a horror fan. I feel like people should always give movies as a chance and not ride the wave. You will see the next person in the chat say, oh, this movie's going to be garbage. And they're like, oh, it's going to be garbage. But just go with your own opinion, man. You never know. You might like it. And that's what we're going through right now. People are, you know, you could have went to go see it Friday, yesterday, but people were like, man, that movie probably going to be shitty. And now people are hyping it, saying it's one of the best movies this year. Now people want to go see it. What's up, Prima Donna? What's up? Crystal said, we liked it. The kills were gruesome, exactly what I wanted it to be. The Thanksgiving thing was so good, and we were cracking up at the no leftovers line in the end. Yeah, that line was very cheesy, but it was funny. I agree, Crystal. I'm going to tell you what was one of my favorite scenes. One of my favorites, well, I think it is my favorite scene. My favorite scene has to be probably the opening, man. The opening caught me off guard. It caught me off guard. And the reason I will say it caught me off guard was because, okay, we know Thanksgiving, you go Black Friday shopping after you eat and, you know, get some grub on or whatever. But I don't know what the hell type of Black Friday they kind of got expired by. But, I mean, maybe it is Black Fridays out there that do that. I mean, I'm the type of guy I go to Target with my family or, the mall or some shit, the outlets, premium outlets. Bro, that shit right there, that was literally a massacre. Like, the guy who runs through the door and he gets the glass poked in his neck, I was not expecting that. I was like, bro, what the fuck, man? Like, bro, it caught me off guard. I'm going to say it, in my world, that is probably one of the best horror openings. Not like the best, but one of the best horror openings, because it definitely caught me off guard from certain angles, man. Like, I wasn't expecting a lot of the shit that they did in that Black Friday sequence. Like, the chick who reminded me of Gail, I don't know her name. I think her real name is like Gina something. I don't know why. The cop, Patrick Dempsey, and her, their little scene, them next to each other reminded me of like a knockoff Dewey and Gail. I don't know why. Maybe it was made to be that way, but she reminded me of Gail so much, man. She reminded me of Gail, the chick who she gets her hair caught on the shopping cart and she gets scalped. Bro, that shit was crazy. And then they just run the cart into her head. Monica and me were cracking up at the guy who he had the waffle iron while he was like, oh, it was the guy who had the neck stab, wasn't it? And he's like bleeding, like, but he's not letting go of that fucking waffle iron. Bro, that part was comedy. It was some cheesy lines in here, but they made up for it with some of the good kills and stuff. Prima Donna said, I saw Thanksgiving on Thursday night. While I wouldn't say it was the greatest movie, it was definitely fun, entertaining. Some of the acting was a little iffy, but other than that, it was solid. So you think, okay, so what would you rate it, Prima Donna? What would you rate it? Prima Donna also said the gore was also pretty decent. Man, the kills, yes. I'm not gonna lie, Prima Donna, the kills caught me off guard, bro. I mean, I knew it was Eli Roth, but when I went in there, I was like, damn, he like that. Just that whole opening sequence, bro, was just crazy. Like, I was not expecting. I mean, I was expecting some shit to go down because it is, a horror flick, Eli Roth, but not as brutal as it did. How they utilized the store, bro. The way they utilized that store was fucking crazy. The shopping cart, the glass door, Bobby, the guy, the baseball pitcher, how he I hated that. That made me cringe so hard when he gets his fucking wrist stumped and then like snaps. I'm like, oh yeah, this shit right here is wild right here. This is wild, bro. So I think my favorite probably was the Black Friday sequence. It was just so well put together in my opinion, and it was creative. Crystal saying the corn on the cob stabber things in the ears made me cringe. Oh my God, I was like, ouch. Yes, and you know what's crazy, Crystal? I agree. Monica did the same thing as you, Crystal. We were in the theater, and when she gets the Q-tip, and it's like, I don't know if that was necessary. You guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Like, little shit like that, I don't know if that'd be necessary for scenes, like, because it kind of made you know what was coming. I think that would have had even more of an impact if we didn't see her cleaning her ears with the Q-tip. I understand why, they did that, because it made you kind of feel like, oh, this shit is really going to hurt. She's getting the wax out of her ears, and so it's fresh. You know how it feels after you clean your ears, all fresh, and, the air is flowing. So when he stabbed him, they wanted us to feel like, oh, we feel that shit, like, Jesus. But I don't know if that one was necessary, because I feel like it would have. No, I like the kill. I'm talking about the Q-tip part, because it kind of made you prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? And I think they put that in the trailer too. Yeah, they did. The corner on the cob stabbers. That would have been a kill I would not have expected. She's in the mirror or on the phone, one of the things, and she just get this fucking corner of the cob holders punctured in her ear. But yeah, it did make me kind of cringe too, Chris. I was like, damn. And oh yeah, they did a good job, Crystal, with that too. The the beeping noise. You know how if something goes wrong with your ear, some shit blows like a firework. It was like your eardrum, like, I'm like, damn, they killed it with that. Prima Donna's also the sheriff. Yup, that was the from Scream 3. That was the sheriff from Scream 3, Patrick Dempsey. What's up, Jigsaw? What's up, man? What is up? Welcome to the stream, bro. Krista said, yes, Prima. He also Detective Mark K and Scream. Yup. And then, so I got a question. How do y'all feel about John Carver? Like, on some serious shit, like, I'm going to be honest. The name, at first it didn't register with me. I'm going to tell you when it registered. It actually registered early because it kind of feels like, I've heard someone actually say in our comments, I don't know how true that is, but they said that John Carver is based on a real character. I don't know how true that is, but the opening of the movie felt like Halloween 78. I said that immediately in the theaters with Monica. I was like, bro, this feels like 78. Like, because he's the front door, that's the front door, and you hear the breathing, and, you know, when you hear the breathing or whatever, you're like, wait, hold the fuck up. And then you see the frame of the door. I'm like, yeah, that's definitely Halloween. And the thing is, with John Carver, man, he kind of looks like, you know, his get up with the coveralls, his mannerisms, bro. It reminds you of Michael Myers, bro. Seriously, in my opinion, it does. But at sometimes it's crazy because at sometimes he reminds you of Ghostface, like this scene right here. Well, that's a bad picture, blurry. Give you guys a better quality one. But with this picture right here, you remember when Jessica, she's in the school looking for Evan, and I forgot the other chick's name. Was it Addison Rae? Was that Addison Rae? Yeah, I think it was Gabby. Yeah. It was Addison Rae, and they were in the school and everything. And remember, he starts chasing her. That whole sequence felt like Scream. Like, they definitely, I mean, it's Eli Roth, but they definitely pulled a lot from Scream. Like, just with this character, like, even with the voice changer at the table, when he pulls out he has the mic and he's talking, like, oh, that's Ghostface, bro. So some things kind of was too in your face, like for him to be taken, you know, like the Scream aspect, Halloween. They definitely did some shit, man, though. Prima Donna said my favorite part was when the killer feeds the pet. Oh yeah, that was crazy. He kind of showed you how crazy he was, though. That he was like, you know, I'm not gonna leave this cat, you know, hungry, but I'm gonna kill his owner. That kill was kind of, I felt that kill too. You know, when he had the saw shit going off in his stomach, I felt that too. We got 25 likes, guys. If you haven't, definitely smash the like button. Chris said, like the name and love the costume. The mask with the hat was perfect. Thanksgiving vibes, and it was creepy. Yes, I agree. I love the mask, the pilgrim mask. That was very unique because I said in my review, they could have easily went with the turkey mask or some shit, or, you know, just something different. But they went with a pilgrim, and now it gives him a face, like this subtle face where it's like he's, you know, a statue damn near. So I think that's creepy. The hat and everything. But at first, I thought I was tripping. I'm like, nah, they're not doing that. But I don't know if they're doing that. You know, maybe I'm tripping. John Carpenter, John Carver. I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of looking into that too much. But once I seen the Halloween hat tips, like the 78, I'm like, okay, John Carver, John Carpenter. John Carver wears coveralls. Michael Myers wears coveralls. John Carver walks stiff. He even does the head tilt at a point. Michael Myers walks stiff. Does a head tilt at a point. Ghostface uses a voice changer. John Carver uses a voice changer. John Carver chases. Ghostface chases. I'm like, okay. I started seeing shit like that. Like, I started seeing some of my favorite horror villains in his character. But I want to say this. It's not bad, though. It's actually good because they didn't just take it. They kind of when they did have these characters be incorporated in John Carver, they made it unique. But just because I'm a horror fan and you guys are a horror fan, pretty sure you peeped it. You know what I'm saying? So Jigsaw said at least he wasn't dressed like a jive turkey. LOL. Hell yeah. Prima Don said there isn't many Thanksgiving themed horror movies. Yeah. That's why I said that I feel like this will be watching every year because one thing I was look, I told myself going into the theater, I said that I was gonna see if once I left this theater, would I want to watch it again. And I definitely want to watch it again. And like Crystal said, I think the main reason, I really like this movie was because it's what we wanted, At first it was kind of like I felt that it wasn't gonna feel like Thanksgiving. It's hard to capture Thanksgiving feel because a Thanksgiving is like it depends on your household. I learned that over the years. Some people do Thanksgiving different. I've known people that go to the movies on Thanksgiving after they eat and shit. I know people that go Black Friday shopping after Thanksgiving. I know people that watch football, or do other shit. People just do Thanksgiving different. So I was kind of like, okay, how are they going to do this? Make me feel, me as a person, feel like I'm watching a Thanksgiving movie. Yeah. So they captured the feeling, like Crystal said, with the Black Friday stuff, the gloominess through the clouds and shit. Just that the town lit up with their family walking around and stuff like that. That was the little details I was looking at. Oh, even the parade. The parade definitely was. I'm gonna talk about the parade too, because hey, you want me to say, hey, Crystal, man, I'm tell you, guess what will be a good house for horror nights? I was thinking this immediately, bruh. You can't tell me, Crystal, Thanksgiving will not be a good, bro. Just off John Carver, bro. Like off of how he looked. Could you picture going through horror nights, getting swung at like with an axe, with the guy with the pilgrim mask, and we got turkeys and shit popping out, inflatables or something? I would actually like now. Only thing would be is it'd be like it's Thanksgiving themed, but they do holidays in hell. The little holiday horror house they did, with Hollywood. Give us Thanksgiving, man. I don't like a Thanksgiving house, man, after seeing the movie. I think it'll be a cool one. Crystal said this movie has major I know what you did last summer vibes. Uh she said yes, major parade, which clown taking off the turkey hit, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Crystal. Let me tell you, I feel like when that caught me off guard because you remember they're like, okay, I'm like, yo, this is about to be interesting because I thought they were going to go to route guys where they were going to have multiple pilgrims dressed up after we see the Ryan kid. By the way, Ryan is Jessica's new boyfriend. Bobby was her old boyfriend, but I just knew that it was going to be a sequence where in a parade that it was going to be just many pilgrims walking around because we seen Jessica, she was looking around and shit. Like she saw that one guy from the beginning dressed like a pilgrim and try to invade the parade, but she's like looking around and everything, and people got pilgrim masks. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a bad one right here because you don't know who is who. So she sees one looking through the fucking window, making sure his head is straight. I'm like, all right, man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy, man. So when we pushed through, I'm like, we see it. Look, it was crazy how they did it. We see the clown. We kind of see the clown in the parade. Like you see him, but the way they shoot him, that was good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you peep next time y'all watch it or rewatch it, they shot the clown like he was an extra on set. I swear, like that's what made it so surprising. They didn't give us a hint he was in a different costume or anything. They just shot like, hey, this clown is an extra. We just put him in there to make him look good in the parade. So my focus is not on this clown. It's more on a Thanksgiving character. Shit, even a turkey, Even a turkey was a suspect. I thought maybe he could have killed the guy, switched out the costume. I'm like, come on, bro. He ain't the clown. And it kind of, they did a good thing because once we find out, hey, this guy's the clown, it was kind of like, damn, it does make sense because it was like almost like a duh moment because out of all the shitty people dressed up as, with this parade, a clown stood out. So you will think that's not him because that's a bold move to do, and wear a clown get up. And you want to know what's crazy, guys? They gave us hints throughout, because I look at shit like that. Throughout the movie, he was going to be a clown because that little warehouse or whatever, that little warehouse or whatever, basically was like where they changed and shit. I feel like, okay, that little warehouse and everything where they changed, they showed a circus banner. And I was like, the fuck? It was like a red and yellow circus banner. And that's where they kind of showed us he was going to be a clown because right over Patrick Dempsey's head at the end in that warehouse, we see the circus banner. So that was them telling us he's going to be the clown. Like, so I didn't even think about that, but I mean, you'll find that they planned it in a way where you can find that out later. So that was a cool touch. Crystal said, yes, B, send us through that house. Bro, I would love that house, Crystal. Seriously. I was telling Monica that, like, maybe they should bring Thanksgiving next year. Like, I think that would be cool. And it's a slasher. And it's like, if they had that house at Horror Nights, right? Bro, you could really do so much cool shit with just his character. Because you got, look, that's another thing. You got John Carver with the regular mask. Even through this movie, John Carver ended up getting a weathered mask. Like, it was like weather, almost like Michael Myers in Halloween Kills. It was burnt on one of the sides. And then he has the clown get up. Man, they can go crazy at the house. I agree. Crystal said, Ryan is fire. I'm like, don't kill him. Crystal's funny. Nah, he was funny though, man. Because that little story too, that little side story with him and Bobby kind of came full circle because, in the beginning, it was like Ryan was trying to get on with Jessica. He was basically like, he was trying to get on at Jessica, and Bobby's like, who is this clown? And then for you to leave for a year and come back and that clown has your girl, hey, that was funny as hell, man. But it was at a point though, Crystal's genuinely, I thought he might have been a killer. And then Monica put together a theory where it was, I don't know, man. Because look, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, once again, if y'all haven't seen this, y'all probably want to hit. I mean, y'all about it this time, y'all already got the movie spoiled, but I'm about to tell y'all who the killer was. I want to talk about it. But 3, 2, 1. Just in case people just wanted to hear the story and shit and not hear the killer. But the killer, man, Patrick Dempsey, bro. Look, I'm not gonna lie. When we found out the killer was Patrick Dempsey, Monica was like, bro, what the fuck? That's crazy because I didn't think that. So Crystal, big ups to you, man. Seriously, I thought it could have been him at a point, but not immediately. Cause I'm like, it was some shit where I don't know, man. It was some shit where I was like, nah, he's not the killer, Patrick Dempsey. He's like the hero type. Monica even thought it was his partner. I thought that it was Ryan. I thought the killer was Ryan because he was too, like, I don't know. I thought the motive was going to be some shit behind that relationship stuff with Bobby and, oh, you guys bullied me or some shit. You treated me like shit. Or, I don't know. I just thought it was going to be Ryan. But they did such a good job flipping that shit. But the thing is, Crystal, Monica had said something that was kind of interesting. She was like, she said, what did she say? What if Patrick Dempsey's, what if Patrick Dempsey had a son? What if his son was Ryan, bro? Like she said, when she said that, I was like, damn, I thought that was going to happen because she said that right at the time where Jessica and Patrick Dempsey are in there like little that room in a warehouse or whatever, and he's talking to her. She see the dandelions on the shoes. We thought immediately that it was gonna be two John Carvers, like on some Scream shit. Like, because let me tell you why y'all thought it was two John Carvers. Because that sequence when they're at the table and everything, right? It was just I don't know. It felt like he was moving too precise, bro. Like he chases Jessica. He chases Jessica out of the house, the abandoned house, the cabin, where the fuck they were at. And she hops the gate. And he ends up not being able to catch her. But moments later, she sees a police car and they're like, then Patrick, I think that part was probably a little sloppy because I was waiting for the second killer to come in there. Like, if they would have put a second killer right in our face, or maybe they're going to do it for part two. I don't know. Maybe when if they do a part two, I think that, I don't know. If they do a part two, I think that they can do something where it's a second killer or some shit like that. But when, basically he's laying down in the street, that don't make sense. That ain't how life work, bruh. He ain't running that fast. Because you got to think, if she hops the gate and he hits the axe or whatever, obviously that gate was one of them gates that covers the whole yard. That shit covers acres of the yard, right? So how the hell, I mean, maybe he did, but the thing with me is, well, look, another detail they could have did to make it seem believable was when he was on the ground, he gets up and his underclothes under his bomber is the black coveralls or some shit, because it ain't no way that motherfucker swapped his clothes out like that. It ain't no way. I'm sorry, bro. It ain't no way he swapped his clothes out like that. That's why I thought Patrick Dempsey wasn't the killer. I thought he genuinely wasn't the killer, because it was just like, how did he get there that fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only part I could complain about. Like, if I had to complain, I think that it was only that part, because I'm like, bro, how did he get there that fast, bro? He got there too fast. He wasn't like, it was so planned out, because he gets there, he's laying on the ground, he has time to open the car door, the blood is on the side of his head. That right there was just, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. It just was kind of like, y'all should put a little bit more detail into that part, but that's me. Crystal said, I missed the circus, hence. But I was a few glasses of wine deep, probably missed some details. Hey, Crystal, you funny as hell. She said I was a few cups of wine deep. Well, glasses of wine deep. And nah, it was the circus details in there, Crystal. She funny as hell. Oh, man. She said, my husband thought Ryan was the killer. I'm like, nope, I knew. See, maybe that's just a guy thing, man. That maybe that's a guy thing, Crystal. We just saying he was on some bullshit, and he's all acting weird, handing people what is it, gold, like frontline football tickets at the diner, and he's all cool guy with the peacoat walking up and shit. I'm like, yeah, bro, he got to be the killer or something, like, or he's associated, but it could still be a possibility though. Maybe me and your husband, Crystal, will be right apart too. We'll be like, got your ass, Crystal. Because you know what it could possibly be? Maybe he was the killer. Maybe Patrick Dempsey is his dad, but he just kept his mouth shut because he didn't want to get caught up. And they try to say that too. You remember they said that, y'all, with the Patrick Dempsey? They said that okay, when the shit blew up, they was like, yeah, no human could have survived that. Like, man, that was Michael fucking Myers, bro. It ain't no way, bro. That's a human. That was a cop. He ain't no creature and no shit like that. That's a cop. So I think that part was kind of cringy and cheesy. No human could have survived that fire. That's the same shit y'all said on Halloween Kills, bro. What's up, my boy Foolie, man? So I gotta check it out now, Foolie. You gotta check it out, man. I know you don't be into horror for real like that. But hey, check this one out, bro. Like, it's one of those ones, like a who done it. I think you will like it, bro. For real, I think you will like it. It's good. I enjoyed it. I think I gave it like a 9 out of 10. Yeah, bro, check it out on life. I think you'll fuck with it. Prima Donna said, The movie also kind of reminded me of Krampus for some reason. Probably, I don't know, probably the holiday feel. And I think wasn't they playing like Christmas music in this or some shit like that? They were playing like some Christmas music. Crystal said, if you watch closely, you'll see Patrick Dempsey is not outside the school. When she looks out, there's two other cops. I keep noticing that he was missing in scenes where the killer popped up. Oh, I didn't see you. You could have been that deep in wine, Crystal. Maybe I was deep in wine because I didn't notice that. Um, I noticed things where, like, okay, that was a good thing. Now you gotta be willing to watch that again to try to pick out when he's there. See, that's the Scream fan in you, Crystal. Because I know you're a huge Scream fan, also. But I know you're a big Scream, so that's the Scream fan in you, Crystal. That's why you was able to pick that apart. But I feel like what's crazy. I should have known he was the killer because he was being a little too positive, man. Like, buddy, motherfuckers getting hit in the head with shopping carts and killed, and people are just dying and shit. He's like, here he's on that hero Spider-Man Peter Parker shit. People dying and everything. I'm like, nah, it was at a point. I think he became a suspect in my book. It was later in the movie. It was like when he it was okay. It was that I'm tell you exactly when. I'm tell you exactly when, guys. It was this part when I knew he was probably a suspect because when Jessica is screaming for fucking help, I could have swore he was at the school. Wasn't he one of the cops outside in the front? But she's screaming for help. Literally, she's screaming for help. Y'all don't hear that girl screaming like that in that school hall? Y'all ain't hear that big ass boom when John Carver hit the locker with the axe? When I start seeing shit like that, that's when I start pointing fingers because it's like it's almost seeming like y'all was there but y'all didn't want to help type shit. And that's when I'm like I started kind of pointing fingers at the cops and shit like that. Cause I'm like, yeah, there's some weird shit going on, man. Prima Donna said it's funny because it's obvious movies like Thanksgiving aren't. Yeah, obvious movies like Thanksgiving aren't meant to be taken serious, but people do for whatever reason. They're like, that was the dumbest movie ever. Yeah. I agree with you, Prima Donna, because that type of movie, I went in. Look, I love what Prima Donna said. I went in this movie feeling like this is gonna be cheesy, gonna be a cheese fest. It's gonna be corny with dialogue. It's not gonna be Halloween or Scream. Probably a little bit of Scream. Um, I just knew, like the moment I seen the cast and shit like that, like especially when they're like at the diner in the trailer, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be one of their movies. You got the guy with the varsity jacket on and shit. It just looked like it was gonna be one of them. Like you don't take it too serious, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take John Carver serious because he was definitely he was a good character. And I seen an interesting comment earlier from Toby, I want to say was his name earlier. Oh, yeah, I don't think that was his name. Toby. So he said, could this guy be up there with Mike and Art? So do y'all see a future with John Carver as a slasher? Like, do y'all think he could be up there with Michael and Art the Clown and, Jason? You know, do y'all see that? Look, I personally think, okay, for example, like, if they keep him how he is, he will definitely become something. If they plan, I don't even know if they plan on doing a franchise with this. Like maybe it will. I don't even know what the. Let me see. Let me see. The Rotten Tomatoes on. Last time I checked, I think the Rotten Tomatoes was high on this movie. Damn. So it's 83 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's good, bro. Let me see the box office. What is doing at the box office? Because that's what's going. because that's what's gonna be able to tell us if oh, they don't got it up yet, but they gotta make a couple million, boy. Let me see. Chris said, if you watch closely, you will see that Patrick Dempsey is not outside the school when she looks out. It's two other cops. I kept noticing that he was missing in scenes where the killer popped up. Oh, so yeah, that does make sense. Yep, that was the scene that I noticed too. So I think that they did a good job though. I said that in my review. They did a real good job at covering up the killer, bro. At least on my end. And like I said, I think Crystal, you got it because you're a Scream fan. Like I am too, but you're a big. I can tell you're a big Scream fan. And like you said, you investigator Crystal. But I was like, damn, bro. Like I didn't want it to be Patrick Dempsey because I was like, I like the hero aspect of him, but I knew this though, Chris. I'll say this. I knew that when they were in Right Mart, the knockoff Walmart, I'm like, bro, it's definitely gonna be a motive with that whole situation. Like, it was so many people turning up dead in that fucking the shopping center or whatever. Bro, I'm like, someone is gonna have a motive because of that reason. It ain't gonna be no motive years, no 10 years, before that. Oh yeah, da. No, it had to be a motive that happened right there because that was so hectic. Y'all killed someone's aunt or something. And I'm like, because yeah, it had to be something. That's why I was just so focused on the teenagers because I'm like, it has to be something like that or some type of. And I knew they weren't gonna make like a random person be John Carver. So you know what I'm saying? Prima Donna says it's funny because okay, I'm making sure. Crystal said, "I don't think he could be up there. I don't think he could ever be up there with Michael. No one is. What I would enjoy is sequel. Um, I liked it that much. I have to go rate and review it on IMDb for sure. Yeah, I agree. I have to go rate that shit too because it was it was good. But I do agree with Crystal. The thing I'm not gonna lie. Crystal, we big Halloween fans. We love Michael Myers, man. Jay, that's our guy. But I feel like Michael Myers is like the Kobe Bryant of horror, bro. He's like the Michael Jordan of horror. Michael Myers is. I'm sorry. Like anytime you see Michael Myers, it is big. It's big. Like he's the big brother, bro. Like if you think about it, Michael Myers the big brother of horror. So that's why I think that following the Halloween following is so big because of Michael Myers. It ain't because of Jamie Lee Curtis. It ain't because of the cast, but it's Michael Myers, bro. Like his movies are big time. He's been in our life for years, man. His first was 1978. I feel like when you sit here and think about it, I'm gonna say it. Michael Myers is the face of horror, bro. Like this ain't about no competition. This ain't about none of that. Genuinely, when you think about horror, you think Michael Myers. At least for me, I think about Michael Myers. I don't think about Jason. I'm sorry. Like when I look at Jason, it's like he's the little brother to Michael Myers. Like he's like not the ripoff, but he's just like the little brother to him. I don't know why I always looked at it like that. And I think that Freddy Krueger is bigger than Jason. Like I think it goes. So for me, I think Michael Myers is like the face. He's the face of like horror, the blueprint. And I think that Freddy Krueger is like I wouldn't even call Freddy Krueger the little brother. I don't know what the fuck I call Freddy Krueger. Because Robert Englund's an icon too, man. Freddy Krueger, he's a big icon. But I don't think he's better. He's not. I know for a fact he ain't better than Michael Myers. But look, Ghostface. I'm gonna say this. Ghostface is like that cool little brother with the popularity and the clout, and he's running with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at Ghostface. He's like the cool little brother with the popularity and the clout, and he's running with it. That's why I think people like Scream because Ghostface is more up to date. Like this Scream in general. Nev Campbell, Gail Weathers, Hayden Panettiere, that whole shit, Jenna Ortega, that is just more up to date horror. Like I think that whole thing with like, bro, that whole thing. I just saying, hold on, I can't unsee Crystal's comment. Look, Crystal, I'm telling you right now, I swear on my whole life, it's so crazy, Crystal. And I was just thinking, like, what can he be? I was thinking like the drunk uncle or some shit, but oh no, I was like, that don't make sense because, Michael's the big brother. I don't know, but I swear, out of all the family little names I could have gave him, I said, man, maybe he's like the fucking drunk uncle or something that when he's not sober, he does good, but when he's sober, when he's sober, he does good. When he's not sober, he gets the tripping type shit. But yeah, Freddie, like it's crazy because I like, the weird uncle because if you got to put him in tears, I feel like, what's up, Jamie? We got our good friend Jamie in the chat. What's up, Jamie? Glad to see you in the chat. But I feel like Michael Myers, he's just more iconic. It's just that simple. From the music to the mask to the story, he just has a lot of people beat. But if you really sit there and think about it, the two best stories in horror, like the most grounded, like franchises, is Scream and Halloween. I'm telling you, like all the other horror franchises are all over the place. Friday the 13th, all over the place. It's like, bro, it's almost to the point sometimes. It's like Friday the 13th. It's like I like Friday the 13th. I like Jason Voorhees. He's just not my favorite. I like him though, but I feel like it's like Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason X, Part 3, Final Chapter. It's just too many different stories. Like I understand that he is going up against counselors and shit like that, but I feel like I don't know, man. It's just Friday the 13th franchise. It's too much sometimes. Like I like it, but I feel like Halloween and Scream is just more grounded. It's more understanding. It's more understandable. I feel like you get invested quicker with Scream and Halloween because of your Nev Campbells, your Lauries, Ghostface, Michael, Randy, and shit like that. I feel like with Friday the 13th, man, some of them characters are like, I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. I know it's a big following for Friday the 13th. I like, in my opinion, I like Nightmare on Elm Street more than Friday the 13th. I like Heather Langenkamp. I like, my favorite is Dream Warriors. Nightmare on Elm Street is more grounded than Friday the 13th to some aspect. Because sometimes that shit gets lopsided too. And I think that that's why if they were going to do any reboots, why not do like, or I ain't even going to say Friday the 13th because they got their reboot. I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street did too, but bruh, his name Jackie Earl Haley, I want to say, but I don't think he did good as Freddy. Y'all should have gave Freddy a real, genuine reboot. Like, I'm talking old Heather Langenkamp, old Robert Englund. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Jamie said, personally, Saw is my favorite series. Jigsaw rules. That's so crazy. I like that though, Jamie. She said, I've never heard anyone like, brag on Saw. Like, that's my favorite. So that's something very new and different because I'm going to say this. I feel like sometimes I see too many of the same horror fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it because we all like this. It's like sports. But to see Jamie say that Saw is her favorite, I like that because I like Saw. I really do. I like, it's different because it's different type of horror. It's a different type of horror. It's torture. And it's different. I like Tobin Bell. And Saw did something different, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It did something different from just your ordinary slasher. He's tying people up with barbed wire, having people pick their eyes out to get the key to get out of the fucking trap. And I love Saw X, Jamie. I know you love. If you're a Saw fan, you gotta love Saw X. Saw X was good. I know you like that, Jamie. I know you did because it was good. It was good. Crystal said horror equals Michael Myers. and Ghostface, John Carpenter, and Wes Craven. Any other horror I like is just yeah. See. Hey, Crystal, you on a roll tonight, man? You got to keep drinking. You got to keep drinking that wine. And yeah, I think it got Crystal just like, man, I'm speaking my mind. I don't give a fuck. Because yeah, that's perfectly said. I agree with Crystal. I feel like literally 100%. I feel like Michael and Ghostface, John Carpenter, and Wes Craven are like horror. They are horror. You know, look at their projects they got behind them. I mean, Stephen King does good shit too, but when you think if you could pick two people, I'm going with Wes and John Carpenter. And I feel like the other ones are like, you know, extras, you know, like perks. Like, you know, I just want to add something on, you know, to enjoy some horror. So I feel like I said, I always growing up, I really did. It's crazy. I enjoy Jason. Growing up, I enjoyed him. Like my favorite was Final Chapter. Final Chapter. I like Jason takes wait, is it Final Chapter or part 3? Yes, Final Chapter. Final Chapter with the mask and everything and the blood on the case. But I like Jason Takes Manhattan. I really do. I like Jason Takes Manhattan. And I like Jason Lives. It's just sometimes that shit gets too like I can't get invested, bro. Like a lot of the times. Like I like them because of Jason, but some of the characters, man. Jamie said Friday the 13th was a movie that made me a horror fan for life. I associated with gaming independence from my mom. First horror movie I watched without her. Hell yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. One thing I will say though is Friday the 13th is a horror movie. Like, you know how people, you know, some movies are not horror, like they're scary, but they're not like a horror movie. Friday the 13th, those movies are horror movies. Like just that character with the hockey mask, with the sack head, Jason with the one eye cut, all that shit was just, you know, it's definitely horror. I still haven't saw X. What? Y'all gotta see it, man. What the hell? Jamie said there's something about Jigsaw's voice that's hypnotic. That's hypnotic. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. His voice, Tobin Bell, man. We got 28 likes, guys. If you haven't, definitely smash the like button. Nah, Jigsaw though, I'm not gonna lie. That I like the one. Did you like Jigsaw? Not Jigsaw. Well, it is one called Jigsaw. I liked it, that one actually, where they have their foot tied up to like the little. I forgot what it was, and they had the buckets on their head. I liked it, that one. Spiral was decent with Chris Rock. I like Spiral. If you guys haven't smashed that like button, what's up, my guy Zaire, bro? What's up, man? What's up, bro? I'm not in here chilling, man. Talk about Thanksgiving. Well, not the holiday, the movie. What's up, bro? Jigsaw, man. Speaking of Jigsaw, he's in the chat. Jamie said I haven't seen Saw X. I haven't had time. You gotta watch it, man. When you watch that, Jamie, let me know what you think. So you're a big Saw fan. Let me know what you think. I haven't even showed you guys this shit. What's up, Denisha? We got Denisha in the chat. What is up, Denisha? Welcome to the stream. This was the posters they gave out for Thanksgiving. A little cool poster. They got turkey and all that shit on the front. And then on the back, you got a coloring page. I'm not going to color it, but John Carver, get those red crayons and color pencils ready. It's going to be messy. This Thanksgiving, fear comes in every shade. So, yeah, they got some masks and everything coming out from what I seen. NECA got a figure. Jamie said Spiral was my least favorite. I wanted to like it, but something was missing. Tobin Bell, I think. She said, I think my favorite is Saw 2. But wait, okay. I think we might have some type of a little connect right there, Jamie. So I like Saw a lot, but I be getting them mixed up sometimes. Not all of them. Like I know like one, but isn't 2 the one with the needle pit? If so, that's my favorite one. With the needle pit and the guy's just like tripping with the muscle shirt. He's going from door to door, and the chick, she's in the needle pit. and that one girl she gets like locked into like the oven or some shit, and it has like the sign, or maybe the dude gets like, I can't remember, but I haven't seen Saw. If that's Saw 2, I haven't seen it in years, but that's my favorite one with the needle pit. That one was the most like, just damn. I like the one with Megan Good too, when they're like in those little circle cage things. Denisha said, Jamie, I haven't seen Saw X. I'm going to pre-order Thanksgiving on Apple TV. Hey, y'all got to go check Thanksgiving out, man. If y'all haven't seen it, like seriously, it's slasher of the year for me, bro. Like, and we got Scream 6 this year. I ain't gonna lie, it's slasher of the year, bro. Like Scream 6 had some issues. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It was I don't think Thanksgiving had no issues for real. I think it was just cheesy, but Scream gets cheesy, you know. Fucking what's his name? Chad. Yes. Mason Gooden, bro. He was cheesy, bro, in Scream 6 sometimes. But I mean, both of the movies felt the same. Like Thanksgiving felt like Scream. Scream felt like Thanksgiving. Jamie said, "Yep, 2 was has a needle pit. That was one messed up trap. Yes, I'm not gonna lie. That's my favorite, Jamie. So that's something we got in common, Jamie. Or we both share our favorite Saws together. So Saw 2 is my favorite. Like that was the one I watched the most. That's the one that I genuinely always bring up. But I always get it confused with like 4. I don't know why. Saw 2 is the needle. I gotta remember that. Yes, the needle. Because there's so many Saws, bro. Like that's what it is. It's too many of them. It's like a lot of Saw. We at 10 right now. So, but Saw 2 is the one that I genuinely love. Like with the needle pit, that is probably that. Okay, it's either that's either the worst trap, Jamie, or remember that trap where the guy has to dig in his eye and the key. Remember he shows him the X-ray and the key's like back here, bro. I swear to God, at that point I would have passed out, bro. You want me to dig in my fucking eye to get a key? Just kill me right now, bro. I'm sorry. That's one thing I hate. Like on my body, you know how sometimes people have these weird, don't touch me, don't do this. I'll never get surgery on this shit. I just can't do it. Just take me out. It's my eyes, bro. I swear, like fingers. You know, some people got shit with their fingers. They don't want people like to pull fingers back or some shit. Mine's are my eyeballs. I just hate shit with eyeballs. Don't poke nobody in the eye in front of me. Don't do none of that. So that scene makes my skin crawl when he's like, and he's digging and he pulls. Like, no, leave your eye alone. What in the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Like, that right there is one of the worst. That and the needle pit. Yep, Saw 2. You got to see it, guys. Thanksgiving, John Carver. Crystal said, I just watched a behind the scenes of the needle saw scene. Those were real needles. What? They took every needle out. I'll be worried they didn't get them. Damn, really? Wow. Man, how much y'all think they paid that girl? Seriously. How much? It ain't no motherfucking way. No. Bro, you could probably pass out from that type of pain, bro. I wonder, they probably pay her some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Imagine the needles that goes in your ass, bro. Like when you're sitting in them needle pits. Fuck all that. All in your back of your leg and oh my God. Bro, they had to pay her like $1 million, bro. Like, we gonna pay you some shit, bro, but you gotta be in pain for like 10 minutes. Cause bro, I remember she was putting her palms and shit in it. Oh my God. Damn, Crystal. Jamie said Saw 4 is Riggs' game. He has to walk through with patience. He fails and Donnie Wahlberg dies by the ice blocks. Oh, I remember that with the ice blocks. Damn, you got me kind of remember. You got me want to watch Saw, Jamie. Wait, so Jamie, matter of fact, I just thought about something. So Jamie, you are a gamer. I see you all the time bringing up video games. You had to play the Saw game. Have you ever played the Saw video game? It came out years ago though, but I used to have it on Xbox. Jamie said the key in the eye It's part two that was put. Yup, yep. I remember that shit. The key in the fucking eye, bro. He was like, he's pulling it out. I'm like, no, fuck, no, leave it alone, man. Adam said, "What's up, everyone? I saw Thanksgiving last night. I loved it. It got the old school slasher vibes. Yes, man. Thanksgiving was good. Seriously, bro. Uh, the opening, one of the best openings I've seen in a long time in horror. Um, I like the look of the John Carver character. You know, he has a unique look, like Crystal said, with the hat, the pilgrim mask, the axe. He's very, creative with his kills. Very creative with his kills. And he's different. He's different. And like Crystal said again, and everyone in the chat, I would like to see him again. I would like to see him more with another movie, a sequel. I wouldn't put him up there with Michael though, man. But he's definitely something cool. He is something very cool. Um, it makes you want to see it. Like, I feel like when you watch a movie, right, and you come out the theater, and it's like, bro, I want to see some more of it. That tells you a lot. That speaks like, hey, it was a good movie. They did their job. I think the rewatch value is going to be so crazy. It's going to be so crazy. Adam, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. It was good. Let me see. Jamie said, uh, they had to order tens of thousands of needles and it still didn't look full. It took them forever to get it right. Oh my, bro, I would have really passed out, bro. Like, I would have passed out. I'm not jumping in no needle pit, bro. Not. I'm sorry, y'all gotta get somebody else for this role. Sorry, straight up. Do y'all not know how that probably felt when she sat in there? That shit probably was stinging. And then, bro, y'all remember how it looked on Saw 2? But she had him hanging out her arm. No, ma'am. Jigsaw said have to go. But let's play a game. Go like the stream. Contribute to Halloween Lives. 8 days left. Yes, guy. Or I'll put you in a trap. Yes. We got 8 days left for the last and final campaign for Halloween Lives. We're gonna try to. I think we're at 900. Try to even it out to 1,000. We're gonna close out that campaign. Appreciate it, Jigsaw. Have a good rest of your day, bro. Crystal said she said it took like 2 days to film, and that it. Yes, man. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't do that. It's still hard plastic needles, just not sharp. Man, that shit still is go. No, no, no. I still think that shit would have been no. 2 days? Man, hell nah. Jamie said, I did play the video game. I had it for 360. I didn't like it so much. Difficult play and clunky. Yep, that's what it was for me too, Jamie. I stopped playing it because of the controls. Like, you know how you got to get out the traps and shit? You got to move you got to push the buttons in certain orders and shit. I'm like, man, fuck this game, bro. It was just too much. I ain't like it. I think it was a segment. You got to move the wires to match up with some. Them games, man. I don't know. It reminds me of Bloody Valentine, Black Christmas, Halloween. It captured that great holiday horror tradition. I agree. Those are perfect movies that you compare them to, because that is the movie that those are movies that I compared it to. The only one that's missing is Scream. I put Scream in there too in my review. I think Scream is a good one. Crystal said Crystal said again. No, man, Crystal's only so much of us in here today. You keep the chat alive, Crystal. We love talking to you, Crystal. No, seriously. It's only so much of us in here today. This has been one of the streams where it felt like we actually been talking like, I don't know how to explain it, like back and forth. Sometimes it gets crowded in the chat. Today is one of the ones because a lot of people haven't seen Thanksgiving. Pretty sure a lot of people Saturday night, they're going to try to watch it tonight. Off the hype, people have been sending their reviews from yesterday. But nah, Chris, we all love Crystal, man. Great friend in the channel. You got to keep us alive, man. Keep us alive, Crystal. Jigsaw said, I got the platinum on the PS3 version of Saw, on the Saw video game. Had to, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's like, it's like Jamie said, them controls clunky as hell. I gotta try though. I admire your stamina. I couldn't stand it. The controls made me want to chuck the controller at the TV screen. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was. I tried to play it normal because it was like, I think Saw was one of the first horror games that came out for real, for my, time for real. Because we ain't had no Dead by Daylight or no shit like that. So when Saw came out, I was on it. I knew what Saw was. Man, I got home and got it out the wrapper and shit. I said, man, this shit is terrible. But y'all, you know what's crazy? Watching Thanksgiving was kind of bittersweet for real because that closed out the year for horror. We ain't got no more horror movies to watch, that's coming out in theaters. No more. It's over with. It didn't hit me until I got in the car. I'm like, damn. We see that what is it called? Imaginary comes out in March with the teddy bear. Beetlejuice comes out. Wait, when does Beetlejuice come out? Beetlejuice comes out next year in September. Jenna Ortega's in that. Michael Keaton. Terrifier 3 comes out next year. That's my most anticipated right now. And it was something I wanted to say. Fuck. So we said Terrifier 3. The strike messed up a lot of stuff, man. I'm going to say that. Oh, yeah, this is what I wanted to say. Did you guys see, man, I cannot wait, that Jordan Peele will be doing a remake of People Under the Stairs, of Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs. Bro, hear me out. I don't know who likes Jordan Peele in the chat. I love Jordan Peele's work. I love Get Out. I love Us. I wasn't too much of a Nope fan. I didn't enjoy Nope. But he's doing People Under the Stairs, bro. I cannot wait. I extremely cannot wait to see this. Like, I can't wait to see what he do with it. How it comes about. Who's going to play the little kid. Or is he going to go the boy route, the female route? Maybe he swaps it, switches it up and makes it a girl. I don't know, but I hope he goes with the little boy. The little boy is more nostalgic. But when I seen that notification pop up on Bloody Disgusting, I was like, oh, what's crazy though? I've been heard about that. Like him doing Wes Craven's People Under the Stairs. And I'm like, that's probably just a rumor or it's fake or false because we didn't hear too much about it. But they say that it's an early production. So we still gonna have a long time to wait. But man, I'm just happy to see that. Adam said 2023 began on a high note with Megan. It ended on a high note with Thanksgiving. Great year for horror. I agree. We got Megan this year. We got Saw. We got Megan this year. We got Saw X. We got Scream 6. We got Evil Dead Rise. We got Insidious the Red Door. We got The Nun 2. God damn, we got all that more. Evil Lurks. Yeah, I can't even keep up with that shit, bro. We had a lot, man. We had a lot this year. We got Talk to Me. Wait. Is Crystal still in here? I want to ask Crystal something. I just thought about it. Crystal, you seen Talk to Me, right? I know you seen Thanksgiving, of course. I can't remember I think I do remember Crystal saying she saw Talk to Me, but she fell asleep or some shit like that. Talk to Me was good, man. I like Talk to Me. And like I said, it was a very good movie, very interesting. I like the concept of it. But when I left out the theater for Thanksgiving, I kept asking myself, because I know that Talk to Me is one of my top ranked horror movies. So I want to know if I'm trying to think if it's one of those ones. Hmm. I don't know, man. I can't tell y'all that answer right now. Which one is better? Talk to Me or um, Thanksgiving? Because Thanksgiving is more of a, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning more towards Thanksgiving, but Talk to Me is good. And if you guys watch Talk to Me in the chat, let me know which one you got, because these are my like highly ranked horror films. Talk to Me or Thanksgiving. Um, oh, that's another one. That's what it was. Chris, I'm like, bro. I remember Crystal said she fell asleep on something, and Terry, he was cracking up. She said, "I have not seen Talk to Me yet. I fell asleep in Cobweb." Yep, I remember you said that. It's Cobweb. I can see why you fell asleep in Cobweb. Well, I was like, damn, she fell asleep and Talk to Me. Damn. Nah, Crystal, you gotta watch Talk to Me. I want to genuinely know what you think about that movie because it's a good one, man. It does start off kind of like, but man, right now, well, I'm not gonna say right now, but before Thanksgiving, it was easy for me to say, "Talk to Me" is movie of the year. But now it kind of makes me so hard, man, because John Carver was carving up turkeys. Motherfucking boy, he made me like, hey man, I gotta probably switch my shit up. What's up, Dan? You love the profile picture? Got my guy Charles Lee Ray saying, "What's up, bro? How was the movie?" Um, I liked it. 9 out of 10 for me. It was a movie where I I knew it was going to be something different, but I didn't know it was going to be that good. I'm gonna be honest, but I was rooting for it. I was rooting for it. Good slasher, good holiday slasher. I feel like a perfect day. I can't do that because as a content creator, I have to get reviews out for you guys and make sure you're updated on everything. So I can't wait to watch certain movies. So it would have been a good time though to like eat food with the fam, crack up with the fam, chill out with the fam. Around 7 o'clock at night, hey, I want to go to the theater. Any movies playing? Thanksgiving. Let's go check out Thanksgiving. As a family, go watch Thanksgiving after eating all that good food, and then go Black Friday shop after the movies. That would have been a perfect day. That would have been a perfect day, bro. Like, because Thanksgiving is one of those movies where it feels like Thanksgiving. From the Black Friday shopping to the scenery to the parade to just the feeling of with the people and the actors, it felt like Thanksgiving. Um, it was not one moment in the movie I felt like, man, this ain't no Thanksgiving movie. It felt like it. And you know it's crazy? They wasn't even showing too much Thanksgiving. Oh my, no, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to cut off. I just thought about a kill we did not talk about that. I was like, damn, this motherfucker's crazy, bro. Um, 1 second, y'all. That kill. Let me see that kill when he puts the chick in the oven. He butter her up, whatever the fuck he does. Glazers her up. That was torture. That was some soft shit. When he actually turns on the stove, I literally feel the burning. I feel it. Like I was like, damn, he's cooking her. And when he locks her in, Monica's like, she's like, why don't she get out? Like, why don't she try to kick the door open or something? I told Monica, I said, you don't know how hot that shit is. Everything is hot. You know, everything is hot. Everything is stinking hot. So it was like she got her ass cooked. But when he put her on a table as a turkey, I ain't gonna lie. When he put her on the table as a turkey, bro, that was crazy. No head, and then he cuts her thigh. I'm like, oh, this shit is gross. This shit is gross right here, man. This shit is gross, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Then he's doing all this shit with this brush. I'm like, oh yeah, this is some crazy shit right here. This is crazy. Cobweb was good. Yeah, it was good. It was a good one. It was an underrated one. It was an underrated one. What's up, Eric, man? What is up? Welcome to the stream. What is up, man? Let me see. Crystal said, my only complaint with Thanksgiving is that I'd like more character development. I don't feel like I know. Yes, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That's something that I was telling Monica. I felt like she said, I wanted to connect more with her, just lack of info. I felt like we were connecting more with characters that didn't even, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, okay, what was that one dude name? What's his name? Scuba? He had a weird ass name, like Scooby Doo. Man, my fucking name was Scooby Doo. That was his name. This guy right here, that's next to Jessica, Scooby Doo. I kept telling Monica that in the theater. I'm like, we would keep hearing, like, is he a main character or some shit? Like, I mean, I get it. He was in the group, but we kept seeing his face. Like, yo, get your sausage head ass up out of here. Like, we keep seeing him. And when we do see Jessica, she's talking about Right Mark, her mom, her love triangle she has going. We want to know about you. What do you do? Like, what, I feel like when we started knowing about her, it was too late. The movie was wrapping up. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we started learning about her at the parade for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of talking about it, and stuff like that. We didn't know too much about her mom. That's why I'm on review. I got confused about the chick that got roasted like a turkey. I'm like, that's her mom. But I only thought that because it was like what Crystal saying. I agree with Crystal. It's like, it was just lack of info. That's why I kept confusing that. Like, that's her mom. Whole time the lady's not her mom, bro. Her mom is dead. And I remember because it had the she had the lock on her arm, the charm. And I want to say this also. I'm gonna be wrapping up here shortly, y'all. How did y'all feel about the ending? Like, seriously, like the motive. That's what we have not talked about yet. The motive. I don't know how I feel about that. Chris said, "Oh my God, yes." And he put rosemary on, bro. When he put the rosemary between a pinky toe crystal, I looked at Monty. I said, "Man, what the fuck they got going?" Then he stuck it on her head. I'm like, "Oh yeah, they crazy, boy. They really got some shit going. They got this lady laying on the table with carrots and green beans and shit." He stuck the rosemary between her fucking toe. Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. That boy was rated. Man. Eric said, is it me or did the character Thanksgiving like Jeepers Creepers a little? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just the hat. Maybe it was the hat. But I ain't get Jeepers Creepers vibes from him. It was just like more of his hat. His hat was more like Jeepers Creepers, but I get those vibes. But the ending, man, that motive was kind of, I don't know, man. We find out the motive. Patrick Dempsey was the killer because he was talking to one of the guy's wives on the side. It was Gina, the one who looks like Gail a little bit. It was her. I got a picture. Let me see. I had a picture that I had for my review. Her name was Gina. Oh, here we go, right here. Pull that up. Yeah, this should be it right here. Am I fucking tripping or? Like, come on, bro. Yeah, that's it for sure. Look, so the main motive was with these two right here. It was this chick right here was talking to someone. He was one of his guys, but on the side he was jacking around with her. And bro, that part, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that part threw me off too when he had her pregnant. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He said, you killed my family. So now every year on Thanksgiving, I'm alone with no family. I'm like, all right. Yeah, what's up, my guy Horace Life? What's up, bro? What is up, bro? He said, I love the movie, but I agree the ending could have been a little better. Yeah, I feel like the ending was rushed. Like, I said that in my review also. I feel like the ending was kind of like thrown together off them not knowing how to close out the movie. Like, first off, he she has the bag in the evidence department, the cell phone, Bobby's cell phone. And he's like, you should see the look on your face right now. And she takes the phone like, you should see the look on your face. And she's screaming and shit. And he's like, they're going to kill you. And I was like, all right, I see where you're going. But it was so like Thanksgiving. Like the ending was too Thanksgiving. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You get a fucking musket out of a fucking. She gets a whole musket out. You know, she foreshadowed that with the gun guy in there. Like, I never shot a gun. I just shot a musket. So she gets a musket and she tries to get the ammo for the musket. The ammo wastes on the ground. She can't get it. And of course, this fucking metal locket, she keeps opening, kissing it. Love you, mom. Da, da, da. She takes this off and sticks it in this fucking musket. And she turns on this flammable gas that pumps up this inflatable turkey, of course. Live by the turkey, die by the turkey. And that's the type of vibe I got. Live by the fucking turkey, die by the turkey. Because he's running on some ghost face shit. And booyah, she shoots the fucking turkey. Crystal said, I knew it was something to do with what happened to her in the store on Black Friday. I figured he was in love with her body and get that she was pregnant and going to leave Mitch. Yeah, see, yeah, Mitch was his name, Crystal. Thanks for saying that. Mitch was his name. But yeah, they had a pregnant shit threw me off, man. I was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, maybe I wasn't paying attention. They just threw me off, bro. Like, he was like, my family. You took away my family. Like, buddy, you got her pregnant. Like, I don't know. I agree with Crystal 100%. The pregnancy scene, I saw the picture of the kid. I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, that shit kind of felt put together, but I like it still. Crystal said, like, if she was just going to leave Mitch, why care to bring him food? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why care to bring him food? That was something too, where I felt that I didn't even think about the why care to bring. That's a good point though, Crystal. But I was like, why? Okay, that she gets killed, right? And you just start killing this whole group because they went into the store. They wasn't the reason she fucking died. It was just the whole group outside. You know what I'm saying? And she's just standing there like that's another thing, bro. The Black Friday massacre shit, bro. I understand it's just like a lot of people going across with golf carts with shopping carts and all this shit. Man, I don't care. I seen a guy with a glass in his neck. They obviously on bull. This is not your ordinary Black Friday. I'm getting the fuck out of here. She's just and she falls and why are you just laying on the floor screaming? Get the fuck up. Cart done smacked her in the damn head. I'm like, but I ain't gonna lie, I liked it though. That opening was crazy. It was crazy. It really was. Eric said, Brandon, you feel with the rush making these movies of late is putting horror and genre jeopardy. Nah, it ain't that bad. I think it's just like this movie wasn't rushed. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It was more of just the ending was kind of like I think they didn't like. Okay, you could tell they possibly took their time with the other parts of the movie. Like, some of them. Like the I think that Black Friday shit probably took like a round table or something to sit down and plan that. Because that was very strategic the way they had the kills and shit laid out, the golf cart, the glass through the neck of the door. Uh, no, the glass through the neck in the door. I said it backwards. But I think that was kind of like sit down, let's talk about what we want to do with this scene. But I think that ending, bro, it probably was sat down and planned out, but I don't think that shit was rolled out. You know, um, I just don't think so. I think that they was kind of put together. It looks like almost like they had a couple different endings. You can see. You know how sometimes you can see when a movie has multiple different endings. I think this is one of those films. They had a couple different endings where they didn't know what to go with. So yeah. But yeah, guys. I didn't want to go I didn't want to go live too long. I just really wanted to get on here and seriously like chop it up with you guys. Um, about this movie. I always love talking to my scary family, friends of the channel. You guys are amazing. And I want to say to the ones that went to go see this and liked it. I'm glad you guys liked it, Crystal. I told you were gonna like it. By now, your family, Crystal. We got to know each other, man. I know a lot of you guys. Kirsten, I told Kirsten she's gonna like it. Jalissa, I'm telling you guys are gonna love it. It's a fun movie. It ain't like no shit where it's like, man, I'm not going to see that. I know you. I can't wait to hear what Kirsten thinks. Uh, but let me see. I'm glad the ones that liked it. If you didn't like it, that's all right. But I enjoyed it. We needed this to close out the year. We closed it out right, in my opinion. Let me see. And I wanted to say this, guys. Tuesday, we pick back up with some more Scary at Night. We're gonna be talking a little bit more about Thanksgiving, of course. Probably just bringing it up. Halloween, Terrifier 3, Scream, and more. These are just like highlighted topics right now. But we're going to be streaming next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's gonna be a good one. Go over there and smash the like button on that stream to get it prepped for Tuesday. Hell yeah. Horror's Life said, off topic, are you going to the con next month? Wait, which con he's gonna be at? Horror's Life? Gotta tell which con he's gonna be at. I got Vector. And Jamie said I'll be streaming tonight to campaign for horror YouTuber to drop in a chat if you like. Definitely, Jamie. Go show my good friend Jamie some love, guys. And yes, push through and grab that W, Jamie, for YouTube horror YouTuber of the month for sure. My guy Horror's Life says Steel City, PA. Damn, I ain't know that. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm a big Stranger Things fan, man. I'm gonna have to look into that. I didn't know he was gonna be there. Damn, I would like to meet him, man. Get a photo out with Vecna himself. Appreciate you telling me that, bro. Hell yeah, I'm about to actually go look into that right after this stream. So, hell yeah, man. But unfortunately, guys, it's the end of the stream. I love you all. I want you all to enjoy your weekend. Have fun with your family. Chill out and just the holidays are creeping up. Christmas time. We're taking it day by day over here. I Like Scary, chilling out. We just came out of a crazy Halloween season. And we're still posting, though, any content we can. You're streaming on our regular days. Got some watch parties coming up. So be looking out for that. Scary at Night next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And definitely can't wait. Let me see. Just wanted to pop and head it out. I'll plant you now. Dig you later. Love you all. All right, catch you later, Eric, man. Catch you later. And Crystal said, glad to chat about Thanksgiving with everyone. Definitely liked it. We'll buy it. Yes, I definitely got to get this one on physical media. That's another thing. I definitely agree with Crystal on that. I got to get this on physical media. And yes, have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Love you all. And unfortunately, this is the end of the stream. I want you all to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time, guys.
As a matter of fact,